welcome back to the SA Sports Show. Time to talk a little bit of Southern Football League. And as usual, the president of the Southern Footy League, Craig Warman, joins us. Hi, mate.
How are you, boys?
We're okay, and I think there is a team called Flagstaff Hill at the moment that would be okay pretty well. I mean, they are in serious form at the moment. No doubts about that. I mean, they give our team a little bit of a hurry up. I blame bad kicking, 5'8".
5'8's not, but they kicked 16-8.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay. Well, then I don't blame the bad kicking.
You've got to get the ball first, Baz.
Got to get the ball first. Mate, they're a serious team at the minute.
Oh, they are, very much so. And, of course, led by Sauce Jacobs, Zane Kirkwood has had a pretty good team to take over. They're still not at full strength. That's the scary part, Baz. Yeah. There's 2 or 3 players that are still slowly coming back into the mix. So come finals time in about 8 weeks' time, you'll see a bit of a different side again. But they certainly are the benchmark at the moment.
And, well, I'll tell you what the scary part is. They got Christie's Beach this weekend. That's the scary part.
No, not this weekend.
Oh, it's not this weekend?
No, this weekend. We've got to buy this weekend. Because we're all off to the State Country Championships.
Wow.
Where we combine with Great Southern and Kangaroo Island to take on the rest of the state. And
then they play Christie's.
Yeah, the week after that,
Christie's, no, they're in trouble. But one of the sides I've been pleasantly surprised how well they're actually going again is Morphettvale. You know that a few years back they sort of went middle of the road, but to beat Ranella, that's a big win. That was a big win. I know it was very close.
Well, you're spot on, Ando, because if they'd have dropped that one against Ranella, and Ranella coming off the week before where they were towered up by Flaggies, Morphettvale had to win that one to keep in touch with the top 5. If they'd have dropped that one, they would have been 2 games plus percentage out of the top 5. That now throws them right back into the mix, because when you look at the premiership table from 4 to 8, there's not much between them.
There's not a lot at all between them. That's a very good point.
And over the next few weeks, games are going to go nip and tuck to see who takes because I think the top 3 are pretty set with Flaggies, Noarlunga, Ranella. And then you've got Happy Valley, Morphe's, Cove,
10, 8, 6. So they're all in it. They're all in
very much
in the mix. The game I'm really interested in, mate, was Happy Valley and Aldinga, because Aldinga have been in some pretty good form, which is great to see, because they were a bit of a chopping block there for a little while. But they're playing some good footy. Yeah,
they were going for 4 in a row, and that was one of our broadcast games that we did last week for Tribe FM. You talked about it a couple of weeks ago, Baz. Discipline.
Discipline.
That was the one thing that cost
Is that right? Yeah.
Aldinga. I think it was 8 25-metre penalties during the game for silly little things, you know. They didn't need to do.
And they lost by a couple of goals.
And finished up losing by 3 goals.
Yeah.
And off the back of that, Happy Valley were able to score goals off of those mistakes.
Well, that's and that can kill you. I know that. And I did say that too about Cove a few weeks ago, that I just, from observing the game, watching Cove against Ranella, that they gave away some really bad free kicks.
Difference.
But you know, the coach, the Cobras coach, put it down to more of a the way they tackled and whatever. So not the discipline side. Well, you know, that's all well and good to say, but you cannot give a side like Ranella an even break, because they'll get you.
Well, you can't give anyone those free advantages further down the field, and if they're able to capitalise, it's even worse.
And are you happy with the team for the country championships? I mean, because when you look at the list that would have gone into consideration from the Southern League, you know, you've got really 7 or 8 teams playing really good footy. The competition's very close.
Well, and you combine that with the fact that we're teaming up with Kangaroo Island and Great Southern. We've got a pretty strong side that's going to go to New Europa, the Barossa, to take on the rest of the state. Not only in the men's side of it, but our women are actually the reigning champions from last year.
Fantastic,
So the program that we run with Great Southern with the women is as good as any in the state.
So Sam Jacobs, we just mentioned before, we all know him, love him, great Crows champion. I think he's leading the goal kicking at the moment. Is he in that squad?
No, he's not. He's got to work with Adelaide to do.
Right.
But you talk about Sauce. What a breath of fresh air he's been to the league. It's fantastic. An absolute gentleman.
Yep.
Playing some really good footy, leading the goal kicking. he could well be leading the
male medal as well.
The male medal votes.
Yeah.
But what the people have been drawn to Sam is he's just a really down-to-earth country bloke. He'll spend time taking photos with kids after the game, etc., etc. So he's just been a really good advert for the Southern Footy League.
There'll be some great games coming up after this state championship. Some really important games.
Very.
Not only important games, but probably great games to watch, I would think. Games like Happy Valley, Port Noarlunga. Now, that Port Noarlunga are only just outside, Jars Mob, but they're great games of footy, and right now they're so important to win. We just talked about the premiership table.
Middle of the year,
and we all know that if you haven't banked the wins early in the season, you come to the mid part of the season.
You've got to do something.
Well, they talk about 4-point games. Well, a lot of these are going to be 4-point games.
Yeah, that's right.
They are. Yeah, even Ranella Aldinga.
Yeah, well, you look at
a game like that. That's at Ranella, but.
No certainty.
Not good form at the moment.
And they've got a few injuries to go with it. So on any given day, other than Flaggies at the moment, anyone can beat anyone.
I mean, if Cove win and Port Noarlunga lose the next game, a couple of games go their way, they're equal fifth. That's a great well done. I mean,
and they will have to play
done a
Port
wonderful
Noarlunga.
job. Yeah,
they'll have to play Port Noarlunga before the season finishes.
Yeah,
so it could get down to that last game.
Wow.
And what about just to the middle of the year now? A couple of the male medalists who a group that might be at the moment sort of probably your thoughts might be leading, having great seasons.
Oh well, when you look at that, you've got blokes like Bradley Kirk from Flaggies. Bailey Marshman from Ranella, big tall centre half forward. Unfortunately injured at the moment. Tyler Davies is another one from Ranella. Sammy Whitbread, the current male medalist.
Of course he is.
So there's write them off.
There's going to be a really interesting lead into the final series, and we know how close medal counts can be.
Yeah, things are looking good.
It's good. It's a great league. A new coach there. I love it.
It's a strong league.
And the country championship this week. It's going to be fantastic.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Well, I'm looking forward to the round after that as well. And in fact, I'm looking forward to the rest of the year because it's just going to be.
It's so tight. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it is great. Thanks for joining us.
Well done, Prez.
Terrific. Thank you.
Done a great job, and the Southern Footy League is on fire at the minute. Stick around. We got plenty more on the SA Sports Show.